I'm calling y'all, it's relatable. Y'all know that shit one too. God said you want to keep your looks, then pride your raw too. And I did, I was very blessed for it. That's the joke of the day. I'm Black Greek, remember? The CIA, we like Boutthe are. Our skin changes colors with words, colors, how we think. Not really how we think, because they don't know. You don't be thinking the whole time, you feel healthy. It's common. That's Black Greek was the CIA. The CIA was originally Indians. CIA, okay. Thank you. I didn't know that. Black Creek, like the Wind Creek people. Okay, there you go. Shit, I know about the Wind Creek. I know about Wind Creek, they got money. I like looking a little bit different, because y'all don't even know, this even foreign. It's a different color skin color. I always got a different color. I got orange. I be wanting to tell black so bad. Y'all know I get orange, right? Y'all ain't never really met no bad orange, dude. They talking about tans, they say, I ain't never no bad orange before. Orange. And then right over here. I'm orange with a white glow. Now they know what's. Now they got know to give me money and dough and a castle. I'm gonna make this live about all the cultures I know. This is gonna be live about all the cultures that I know. In no particular order. About how they world leaders got chosen to show how interesting world leader questions are. Okay? America don't know why not. Then I'm gonna do a sermon. I'm gonna do a sermon while I'm talking about it. We gonna start with China. China first dictator that y'all Americans talk so much about that was evil. He had dragonauts in their form. His dragon like Eden, making fire, destruction. So he had killed his mom in his dragon form, and his brother revenged his mom. Since then it's really been four, but it's been chairman, but it's been four, but it's really one, but it's really China Baby 2, China Baby the Queen Princess of China. That's who the Princess of China actually was, my wife China Baby. That's why I like her heritage. China Baby a raw bitch. She come from Pearl Harbor. Her people come from Pearl Harbor. Like when planes were getting introduced to commercial use. Like they were flying above and they thought it was military because only the military had planes. So they used their power to shut down the brains of the people in the plane, and all the planes would crash into Pearl Harbor. So they ordered that they had to get punished, and they requested that a dictator come and adopt their daughter, and she was raised up. A little girl with a crew full of, an army full of men, as a little girl, like a little 4-year-old, walking around doing her workout, getting her Chinese blessing. We're gonna take it to Chinese real quick. You know, Chinese blessing. When she was, how she felt like she was black and Chinese, like I felt like I was black and Chinese. So how she felt like she was black and Chinese is, when she was 15, she whooped the respect of China and Nicki Minaj being trained every year after year. Most people get trained 1 year. She got trained every year after year, whoop the respect of China. She said, if these little girls fight like that, I respect China. But she was a stud a little bit. She had a haircut like she was ready for Mulan or some shit. So this had to whoop the respect of a woman into her. Then this dictator I know, Xi Jinping, who is, China has their own heritage. China was in the Bible. The country that had the river full of blood where they drown the kids and send the kids down in the bath of milk. name was, one girl who did it, her name was Sarah. Now we're gonna go to Europe. Europe control is full. No, Europe control is a lot here. All countries that was in the Bible is Europe. Europe lands. Even Germany's Europe lands. Europe be that big country, and you see all them countries together and together and together and together. All them countries, Europe. Because Europe is a big country. Europe is also related. China do good businesses, money entry to a lot of countries, and we use their technology and machine, their foresight machine, and I use it. That's my family, that's my brothers. I have $28 billion people in my family. As you know, the kids count too, because we family. Oh, we know. Everybody know how to be with me. That's why we're speaking to children. Sergio is the son of ISIS king in Afghanistan. Iran one of the meanest beats in ISIS land. That's where they do get some qualities in Afghanistan that they don't get in Afghanistan. In Iran that they don't get in Afghanistan. Like they get cool furniture. Like I was impressed with their furniture. That's real. ISIS lands even has a gay island at one time, but you had to have a girl agree with it. But it didn't work. It worked a little bit, but I don't know what happened to it. Whole time I'm like Nefertiti. Everybody desired me. So Sergio's son is a Caesar. Caesar from Greece, and Zeus represented the spot. I'm an Athena representing the spot. That's why if you hate me, you can't never be right, and that's how it is. That's just like Aphrodite. That's like Aphrodite shit. The whole time, I'm not saying I have to win or nothing. Just don't hate me. We play hardball. If you say you're gonna take my money forever, you fall out and that die for real. I had to resurrect the devil himself for that. Thank you. And we have a bond. It's just these people getting in the way. Okay. England heritage, it always started out that when they, I'm talking about the seat first. The seat first was called Mary. That's where, from Bloody Mary and stuff. Then the seat was called Elizabeth. So every queen is named Elizabeth, but they don't be related because the mom would rather give it to a stranger than give it to their son. But it was King Charles. It is King Charles. That's my uncle too. All these people related. Isis is my grand uncle, Sergio my great uncle. Caesar like my cousin is like a brother, but we just, what I was talking about, I'll talk to him again. I know I'm talking to him again in life. Shit, there you go. Great Britain, they have a giant griffin. It's on the back of the dollar. Halle Berry took the picture of it. It sounds crazy, but Halle Berry really did take the picture of the back of money. They like letting Halle Berry look crazy, but she did. That's how Halle Berry made it to television. Maybe. Great Britain uses a chemical in toothpaste called fluoride to become the great extorters. They trained with forces enough pain to make you literally pry out your tooth because you're in so much pain. And they like leave niggas toothless. They ghetto. They some of the ghettoest white people ever. Because they extort. They whole train to extort people with toothpaste. All toothpaste giving them money. And they got great griffin. I know Great Britain's finest, and then the woman. I resurrected her, but we had like falling. They were trying to extort my boss, so I had to get in beast mode and do the mission for my boss real quick. Cause you know my boss, my friend. So like I said, they said that's what they was briefing me on what they do. I said, well, I could do that too. And I made it happen. And they said, well, you Great Britain then. Then the woman was mad. So I shifted the Griffin spirit to woe, because when Griffin cried mean woe, and he bit her leg off or something. I resurrected her perfect. She said, you know what, I seen it all. I done ruined about 1 billion smiles. Give me blue teeth, blue gums. And that made the blue gums. I gave her blue gums, and she went out like that. Thank you for that. But I resurrected her, and we still cool. I go to Great Britain too. I always know that's where them celebrities got that picture with their mouth out. That's really what happened. Then it's Switzerland. Cousin Wanda got in like me. Her family didn't want her to make it. Her family was talking about she wasn't ready, trying to head on a job, get her fired. So they ended up killing her family to give her the job. Cousin Wanda a real woman. Cousin Wanda real. Because like she had the power to send people visions, but she didn't master getting visions at that time. But everybody trusted her, and she worked her way up. It was some delinquent vampires going around that they's like, you know what, we like the person that care about stuff. So they respect her because she care about stuff. Switzerland, a very successful country, good at software. Okay, Nicaragua got a real story. I always knew Nicaragua would be real. You beside these black Americans. Okay, I knew Nicaragua would be real. But it's a girl world leader. One day she wanted to be Nicki Minaj of Nicaragua. After they killed all their girls, she chopped all their dicks off. Okay? So she would never get touched, and sent their girl to Nicaragua cousin to get tricked out. Because they were talking about money for girls. There's a couple countries killed that money for girls. Killed all their girls for money for girls. And one was a gay nigga father that put a tonic on the DDR. Put a tonic on the DDR. That real. That wasn't me. I'm honestly sweating in here. Okay. Scotland has a huge straight record for no trannies. Scotland had one tranny, and they still shoot at to this day that tranny name. You can't say that name without getting shot. And everybody in the country old enough will shoot you for just saying the name. His name was I forgot his name. There you go. Scotland is famous for their werewolf fight, because they have this one event when the kids turn like 9 or something. They have a foot lick from werewolf, so they know magic exists. It's leprechauns and all that. If England number 1, Scotland number 2. Scotland number 2 right under England. But then we also figure out about Eastern Europe. These blacks were manufactured in a factory. A big factory manufactured blacks to be worse than American blacks. They can't die, they teleport. There you go, thank you. They make bad luck. Their job is making bad luck with Euro. Thank you. We got tiger people. Tiger people look like Learning Land people for real. They like cartoon tigers. Yeah, they cartoon tiger people. Because Europe got into making these worlds because people like Mr. Whitstrup was telling about American stuff, and they said it's so far out, but we need this in the world, so he made a world like that. Like Learning Land, and then the one with the dragon. Tiger people are just facts being introduced. Their body can't even get high. They facts being introduced. They got a comedian that's pretty funny talking about what's all this messed up blacks, talking about their holy race. Something like that. Their shoe size is 15. And honestly, if they come work for America, which I am going to have some work for America, because And they're good with kids. Every kid has had a dream of them recently, yeah. Not every kid at one time, but at a certain age, they get a dream from them. Thank you for her. Hong Kong, they eat people. Traditional bodies worth $1,000. Oil cocaine worth $800 to $1,000. A Julio, something like that, I would not eat because it's like, it's a dick with a stick in there pushing out nut, and you pull out the stick in the nut and you eat it. But you know, some people get into king semen, some sterile king semen seasoning their food. From a real king, they real king. They don't say who, it doesn't say who the king is, but we know who the king is, our king. That's people that be in the castle has to do that. I know some more countries. Jerusalem is where I'm paying for a luxury museum to be up there with the Louvre and the Sistine Chapel. I'm telling you countries I'm in the chain of command for, okay? So I do got a wide variety of it. This is what I mean when I'm in the country, when I'm international. Okay? Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad was just recently ran by the God, which was Ox's sister. It was recently ran by the God, which was Ox's sister, and the person that murders the most sits on the throne, but there's a whole lot of pieces except for little shit. They let her sit on the throne because that's Ox. Ox ran Trinidad, which is a straight island of Jamaica. Ox could choose one person to be gay to come to Trinidad and Tobago, and he chose me for the Shadows movie. Because you gotta think I'm a son of television. They already saw me. Everybody want to meet the person for trapping in that on television, yeah. Because it's groovy. Then Tobago ran by the dude in Shadows. The Taliban, I'm gonna do work for the Taliban. Vatican City, I'm allowed to be an altar boy for the Pope and Vatican tour. Because it's called Lucifer Temple, and I'm Lucifer. So he said, you know, it's only right as you in my house, and it's a nice house too, but there's a lot of magic in the house. As opposed to Vatican got possessed in the house. Yeah, I get sober. But I'm also going to be an altar boy for the Pope. It's just what I do to humble myself. Hong Kong, shout out to the horseman. It's H-O-N Kong. There you go. Korea. I'm going to say North Korea first. But I know South Korea, but North Korea ran by Kim. Hey, it's ran by Kim. Son, at first they said it was too much immature to run it, but then they said shit, Kim was immature, so now he run it. And JC Underwood, whatever she going by now, didn't want beef for that, so she went back to running just South Korea. Okay? She realized it's a black country in South Korea. Most of the world is segregated. The rules that was in America still the rules overseas. That's all y'all gotta remember. The rules that was in America still the rules overseas. Before women's rights, it was the same rules with segregation and all that. It is. Most countries. France has a cool military. Y'all learn how to fly in their military. Use the force. That shit real. But he going through a lot right now, so. But I'm still here for everybody. I said ISIS lands, all that. Africa's success is divided into 3 places. South Africa, Nigeria, and Future. Most people in Africa are severe starve cases with bellies for implosion, but it's just because they They be malnourished. But Future is the new place they building now. That's Africa New Money. The new Nigeria. That's real. South Africa, y'all know, powerful place. Greece, I'm gonna go back to Greece. Greece, the representatives are all picked by guys because the machine talks to guys. Every guy chooses who they want. There's 9 main guys, like Zeus, Aphrodite. I'm Athena representative because she only chooses family. Chronos, the god of war. And then it's like 4 more. Then it's 13. Then it's like it gets to 13, but some of them is like Athens, which is the male man. And everybody get blessed with the power for that. Prague, shout out to Elon Musk. There you go. There's a lot of people get shout out to. I'll be giving shout outs all day. That's real. I'm gonna do it next post. One of my next posts, but just stick with me. I'm trying to think of the countries that I'm in. I was just naming them off the top of the head, yeah. I wasn't even counting them. I was just naming them all. These countries I'm in the chain of command too. Oh, there's Kuwait. I'm supposed to be king of Kuwait too. They understand that Kuwait is famous for gold and blessed jewelry. Blessed and cursed jewelry. And King Tut and powers and sarcophaguses. Africa known for slaves, King Ostiland. This part wasn't the country brief. I think some else, because I'm watching shit, so here we go.